Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back with another video. I'm doing things a little bit differently today, so I decided to do kind of a calisthenics workout, starting off with some pull-ups. I didn't film my first set, 17 reps on the pull-ups. From the angle I'm filming at, it doesn't look like my chin is that high above the bar, but I assure you that I'm getting it to like my neck area. Then I went into some fingertip push-ups. These were kind of painful, so I only did one set. Then I moved on to some regular old push-ups. I don't think I was doing anything special here. Just regular old push-ups. Not taking it too far to failure. I think I did about 20 reps or something like that. So nothing crazy here. But this workout essentially is just to get my wrists used to pushing movements. So look at the angle of my wrist here. You can see like I don't get like a full 90 degrees. I'm trying to go for like a pseudo plunge push-up, which is hard to see. And my form's not that great, I know. Anyways, I was trying to get my hands closer down to my waist area. But, anyways, these don't look that great. I realize that. But anyways, that's the way it is. So, okay. So now we're into just some more of the same as I did last time. I think it was yesterday. So just single arm holds. I don't know if you want to call them a plank or what you want to call them. But it puts a lot of pressure on my wrist. And I feel like, anyway, this is going to build up a little bit of flexibility because it's really forcing me to stretch out tendons and things that need to get stretched out. It's also putting a lot of pressure on the carpal bones. So all in all, it's building strength and hopefully working on my flexibility. So this is all in high speed. So I don't know how long I was holding each one, but probably about 45 seconds or something like that. But anyway, this is all sped up, so it looks pretty quick. But anyways, I'm fighting through the pain, and that's the name of the game. So just pain, pain, pain. Every day it hurts, and I'm just trying to get better on a daily basis. I was going to do my regular old handstands, but I just thought that, I don't know, my wrists needed like some direct work as opposed to trying to hold a handstand in the inverted position and hold for time. I thought my time was better spent really just focusing on the wrists. So that's what we did here. Tons of sets, tons of reps. As you can see here, I kind of turned my body a little bit just to get a slightly different angle. I guess it's almost like a yoga pose or something like that. Okay, then we went into the wall walkups, same as before. So again here I'm trying to get a perfect alignment. My hands are a little bit far away from the wall, but this is really painful for me to support all my body weight on one arm. So when I sort of have to walk away from the wall, you can see like I stagger a little bit. Again, this is all in high speed, but I stagger and I stumble, and anyway, it's painful. But anyway, this is getting me to practice my alignment, not only for the wrists, but also the shoulders. And here we come to the end of the workout. Again, this is all pressing movements. Yeah, I know it's a good movement for calisthenics, but my main objective is to build wrist strength. So that's all I'm really focusing on here. I have a lot to work on, obviously. Like I can only hold it for about 10 seconds. So I'm not, that strong in this position. But again, this is all wrist strength, wrist flexibility. And I'm just fighting through it. And this is the first time in a long time I've done the L-sits. So I think this will be something I'll incorporate into my workouts. And anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say, all I want to show you for this video. It's kind of a short one. As always, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all. Thanks for sticking around and watching this video to the end. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And hopefully I can give you some advice or anything I've learned along the way. And with that, I'm out. We will see you in the next one. Peace.